From the small engine gallery, deep in the heart of the Borellis neighborhood, you're listening to 10 Drink Minimum Live, voted Albuquerque's #1 podcast, with Chris, Billy, Smiley, featuring The Limbs.
And featuring The Limbs.
Oh shit, hey guys.
Oh, welcome to the Small Engine Gallery. I'm Chris. This is fucking 10 Drink Minimum.
Fuck yeah.
Billy's here.
It's our, I guess, bi-yearly...
No,
show.
about 5 times.
We do it a lot.
Yeah. Smiley's here. Chase is here. We didn't even know Chase was even alive, so... Someone stole his phone, which means he's dead to us. Then he said he hated it because it's an iPhone, so he's double dead to us.
I can't use it.
Yeah?
No idea. There's no back
What
button.
do you have against iPhones?
There's no back button.
There's no back button. I agree with you on
There's
that.
no back button?
I don't know what that means.
If I throw it hard enough at a wall, though, like it goes back.
Yeah.
Takes me to the home screen.
So we have nothing planned for you tonight so far. We have The Limbs. They're going to play after we get done. I don't know if you guys know, The Limbs are moving away to San Francisco. Apparently no one cared to boo there, so they don't give a shit if you move or not.
I was waiting for the audience.
I think we're going to miss you guys.
I'm sad.
Audience.
I'm sad you guys are leaving.
It sounds like an exciting thing for them.
Who's going to stay up till 6 in the morning with me drinking crazily on random weekend nights? Gage and I did that one night, like wild animals.
I don't know. Maybe us.
Yeah,
Maybe you guys.
I'll do that.
Yeah, I think you got to turn you up, Smiley. There's fine Dos Equis beers in the cooler.
God, let's talk about our little sponsor here for a second.
Oh yeah, because I guess they've been sponsoring like all these underground shows, and I found out, and I was like, well, fuck that. They're sponsoring our show, and that's pretty much the reason why we did this, is so we could get free beer. Everybody's like, I don't believe that. Yeah, you should.
Is there a better reason?
No, not at all.
Free beers.
Free beers.
So anyway, we are 10 Drinking Enough. Guys don't know who we are. We do a weekly podcast every Sunday, starting at 8 o'clock from 8 to 10, talking about, I guess, bullshit. And tonight...
You're not talking to the microphone, you're talking...
Okay, yeah, so...
There you go.
There you go. So we used to do a live show before...
At the Art Bar.
At the place called the Art Bar, and then we did a little small stint at the Blackbird Buvette before it closed down. And
we close places down. That's our motto.
Yeah, that's kind of...
Let us do a show. This place is next month gone.
Gone.
Sorry, guys. Gone.
Wow. Start putting up the tape now.
It's not a curse. We just kind of got it in the tail end of the whatever was going on.
We just outlive places. That's
true.
all.
That's true.
We're still here.
The glass half full.
Yeah. In other news, like we live in Martinez town, so we're kind of outside of where we live. We're out of town right now. And right across from our house, they're putting something in, and so we automatically assume it's going to be a brewery because that's like every fucking building in this town, it seems like. And then Billy's like, and then another building across from us that's been for sale the entire time we've lived in our house, which is like 2.5 years, just got bought. So we assume that's probably going to be a tap room. Because, I don't know what else goes in this town anymore except for breweries and fucking tap rooms.
that sounds more like you're hoping.
Well, yeah.
There's a tap room across.
Well, I am, but I'm not. Because, I want to at least have, like, something stopping me from just walking over and drinking every day. Like blocks. Billy, I'm going to walk over to the tap room, and you're like...
And the thing is, we
the
live
street.
literally like a 5-minute walk from a brewery, one of the best breweries in the fucking country. And it's too far for me.
And we have Ubered there.
It's 6 blocks.
And so, like,
I know.
if there was a tap room, I wouldn't be against it. Of course, I'd be there all the time. But the thing is, we live like in a weird, like, residential area that is zoned for actually businesses.
Yeah.
There's a bathhouse right across the street
that we've never been
to.
And I constantly have this thing with a guy who owns it. He parks in front of our house, so I leave my trash cans out longer so that he doesn't. And then he throws them up on the sidewalk, and so then I move them back. He hasn't said anything yet. Right now it's all unspoken, but there's going to be an explosion somewhere.
Oh, it's like very passive-aggressive.
Very passive-aggressive, so I'm excited. I get excited about stuff like that. I don't know. Does nobody else like that? I'm totally like... I like a little good, like, back and forth.
Oh, no. I love doing that. It's like one of my favorite things.
Yeah?
I see you doing it.
I would like a Smiley story where you've had a good back and forth with somebody, and then, it ended with blood, maybe.
It never ended in blood. I'm a good talker. I can talk myself out of most situations. But I did have a great feud with this girl I worked with at 66 Diner.
What? Oh, okay. I think I heard some of this.
Okay, well, she got me written up for no reason. She just told the manager I did something, and I was automatically at fault.
Snitch.
So,
I like how. First of all, I have to equate to everyone. Smiley has been fired from every job he's ever worked at.
this is true.
Every job.
Every single job I've ever had, I've been fired from.
You got fired from the Bird?
Yes, I did.
We have one thing in common. Very nice.
But her name was Carol Gregory,
Ooh.
and
She'll never listen to the show, hopefully.
Oh, no, she hates me.
Okay.
More reason to listen to the show.
All right, the first thing I did is I made I started making sheep noises at her one day because I drank a lot of caffeine back then, and she hated it. So then I got all the other employees to make sheep noises at her.
Oh, wow. Was there a reason why sheep specifically, or just that's what you just decided that day?
I think I had like 3 pots of coffee and just going.
Because I understand that just random fucking crazy weird shit.
So after I got everyone to make sheep noises at her, I went into the office and got her phone number, and then I left her before she got home. I left her just a message of the whole staff making sheep noises.
Oh my God, Smiley.
Oh.
And then after
we have a lot in common here.
After I got off work, I went over to Walmart and got a microphone, and then I made an entire tape of me making sheep noises, until I couldn't speak anymore. And then I overdubbed it, so it sounded like there was a bunch of me making sheep noises.
Oh, Jesus.
And I made 2 copies of that tape, and I...
Did you use the high-speed dub?
I did. I broke into her car, and I jammed it into her tape player, and then I torqued it in there so that she couldn't get it out, so that the only thing that she could ever listen to in her car was me making sheep noises.
You must have hated this girl.
Is that a back and forth, or is that she wronged you and you just went way
I don't know the back and forth part of it. Where was the fourth?
Well, she eventually
she got me fired.
Yeah, she got me fired.
And that's how you got fired from that job.
No, that's not how I got fired from that job. But it definitely started. That was the fuse. I also put her house up for sale.
What did she do? What did she do back? Like a restraining order, or?
Oh,
that's
no.
what I would have fucking done.
Just bad mouthing me to management.
She's not good at this.
Yeah, she wasn't very good at it. I also put her house up for sale.
Oh, that's all, dude. There's nothing better. There's put someone's house up for sale, or you can even do this on Craigslist now. Back in the day, you just went to a penny saver or the Thrifty Nickel or whatever your town has, and you put an ad in that you're having a garage sale, and then you put their address. And at 5 in the morning, and put it on Saturday, 5 in the morning, old ladies will be there knocking on the door to ask you when the garage sale starts.
Oh, I put up signs around the neighborhood that she was having an open house on her day off.
Nice.
Smiley.
And then I kicked the door in.
That's fucked up. Oh my God.
Went and unlocked it for her.
That's evil even for you.
He's like, I kicked the door in, put on a suit, sold her house.
Made some hors d'oeuvres, passed them out, a little champagne, and then sold the house.
I'm not even done yet.
Oh, wow.
Also, because after I'd already vandalized her car, she would keep the windows down. So you can go to a pet store and just buy these bags full of crickets.
For
just
a frog or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I put 60 crickets in her car.
Oh God.
And they just get in there. You can't get them out, and they stink.
Crickets stink?
Crickets stink.
Well, 60 in
really
space, I imagine.
You almost got me to do that.
So not only could she only listen to me making sheep noises on her stereo in her car, there was also constant chirping noises.
Wow.
I wonder what the resale value
Did she?
car was.
At what point did she freak out and threaten to kill you?
Never.
Wow. She's the most patient, nicest.
Like Southern girl.
Well,
let me ask you. What did she tell on you for? What did you do?
She claimed that I wasn't seating her as much as the other sections.
Oh, so she was just whining.
Yeah, she was whining.
So you went aggro crazy and.
I was much more aggressive in my youth.
Was it the caffeine?
It was
the caffeine.
Caffeine makes you aggressive.
Yeah, we'll call it caffeine.
Yeah.
See, if you got
Code
actually
word.
people to go along with like making sheet noises at her, like they also probably hated her too.
She
Oh, yeah.
was a little high strung.
Was she that one person at work that like she walks out of the room and everybody's like, man, that fucking bitch, fuck her. You know what she did yesterday? You know, was that the one?
Yeah.
Everybody knows what I'm
Nobody
talking about
talks.
here. Come on,
Yeah.
fucking hate that one person.
But I'm pretty sure she didn't retaliate because of my extreme measures.
Or she probably didn't know which fucking person hated her that much.
No, I let her know. I was like, that was me. Yeah.
Oh.
You broke into my
How'd
car?
you- how'd you-
Yeah, I did.
And she didn't call the cops or anything.
Wow.
Well, it probably frightened me at that point.
Yeah.
You went Cape Fear on her shit. She's like, oh. What's the crazy? I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the craziest prank I've ever done. Mine were never like just straight up pissed. I mean, like,
Dude, you don't leave your toothbrush in the bath.
oh yeah, that was just that had nothing to do with that. That was okay. When I was in college, it was like known that like we would go to people's houses. Like we had a whole bunch of us, and we would pee in like your shampoo or your mouthwash or whatever. So. And we were like jackass people, like, where you'd fuck with people's shit like crazy. You might be sleeping and someone hit you in the face with like flour, shit like that. So I'm moving with Billy, and Billy's like, why don't you leave your toothbrush in the bathroom? I'm like, fuck that. Somebody put it in their ass. I don't know. And he's like, why would
It's
someone
true.
do that? And I go, because I've seen it happen.
It's so weird. Like he doesn't leave his toothbrush in the fucking bathroom.
Yeah.
Chris and I are roommates, by the way.
Yeah.
And it's one of those.
Well,
things
I
that-
remember going to this guy's house, and he was the dude that everybody hated. And he was the biggest whiner, like he whined. And we were having a party, and we were trying to figure out where we were going to go drinking, and we decided my one friend's house, and he just freaks out. Why doesn't anybody ever want to go to my house? He's like, this is bullshit. He goes, this is fucking bullshit. And I was like, whoa. Do you want us to go to your house? And he goes, yeah. And I go, well, then we'll go to your house, by all means. And
Fuck
I
it
was
up.
like dropping raw hamburger behind his refrigerator. I remember at one point we peed in his ice trays. Someone stuck his toothbrush in his butt. He had a lava lamp. If you take the top off the lava lamp, it has a bottle cap that looks just like this. We popped it off, and my friend actually jerked off into the lava lamp. And that's why I don't leave my toothbrush in the bag. It's just like,
it's like PTSD.
Yeah, PTSD,
from
yeah.
like college.
yeah, from college life. It was like the jackass life. Yeah, for real.
How? Okay, so
But that wasn't even pranks.
He finished in the lava lamp.
Oh yeah, it was there,
Great.
and no one said anything. They put the cap back on, and
What do you think about it at that point? It's like, oh man, this guy's gonna be so pissed. This gets me off so hard. I don't understand. I would have a hard time jerking
Yeah.
off into a lava lamp.
well, we
That's what I'm
we
saying.
didn't stay in the room with him. We went and got him a Playboy.
It'd
we
be
did.
hard
We did go
to
sneak him
get
a
off
Playboy.
to a lava lamp. Not a whole lot of pillow. So, Chris, if you don't keep your toothbrush in the bathroom, you keep it under your pillow.
No,
Like-
I'm not gonna tell you where I keep it. Because you'd be sticking it in your
Just
butt.
curious.
I know now.
I really would never stick your toothbrush. in
Oh,
your butt.
okay.
And here are my tooth.
Okay,
I have
I
two
wouldn't
toothbrushes.
know that
Like
one.
they're
Yeah.
they're out in the open.
Oh,
so-
they've been in someone's butt probably.
No, they haven't. Not.
Don't act like that's not happened to you. No, I'm just kidding.
But I don't know. and You told me about the pee on the toothbrush. You
Yeah.
told me- I didn't know about the butt thing.
We used to pee in people's dryers.
Oh, that is fucked up.
What? I broke into her car and fucking jammed the
Damn.
tape in the fucking tape player.
That was,
Don't judge me.
Pee on anything.
that was a personal vendetta.
Well, this was too.
Okay,
How do you
fair
not know?
enough.
Because the guy wanted you to go to his house.
No, this was a
Yeah,
rival
pee-
fraternity. We were
Oh.
at their house. And,
Oh, yeah, I met your rough fraternity.
yeah.
There.
Well, that's,
Yeah.
They're a
that's
bunch of
justified
thugs.
then.
That's
I
justified.
can say right now, I've never.
Everybody
been-
goes, oh, okay, that's cool then.
I've never been that shitty.
Yeah? Billy's like the nice guy. What's the meanest thing you've ever done to another human being on purpose? This I have to know.
Oh God, keep talking. I'll think about it.
I mean, I remember this one guy, Austin. He was kind of whiny, and we had our big formal, and so we peed in the ice bucket at the hotel, and we leaned it against his door, and then we knocked and then ran. So when he opened the door, the pee bucket just fell into his room. Well, everybody's like, "Yo, you're a fucking asshole."
We were young. I was like 22. But
Yeah.
no, I can't think of like a shitty thing I've done.
No?
That almost does not surprise me.
I can
Maybe
I
thought
can
about it and then you're like instantly guilty.
I feel super bad the next day. It's like, oh,
Oh, I did that to you. I'm sorry.
Oh, let me buy you a drink.
Yeah.
I can think of plenty of things
So
back in the day.
this guy that we dropped a hamburger behind his refrigerator and whatnot, for his 21st birthday, everybody took him out and he got fucked up and he passed out. So they shaved a big chunk out of his hair. Right?
Damn.
Classic.
I was not there for this, but anyway, he would wear like a sock hat to parties because he was ashamed of it. And
Yeah, you gotta rock that.
So
shit.
I had my friend Bluto. I was like, okay, dude, I have the camera. You're gonna walk in front of me. You're gonna yank it off his head, and I'm gonna take a photo. And we're gonna keep walking. And we did it. And he had a meltdown. And he started crying. And he like ran down the street. And they had to go talk to him. And everybody felt bad, but me. And then he let me borrow his refrigerator. So I actually had the photo magneted onto his refrigerator that let me borrow for everyone to see whenever he came over.
God damn. So this is guy you didn't like?
Nobody liked him.
Oh.
Nobody. He was,
What?
that guy.
Why'd he hang out with you then?
I don't know. I would not have. It wasn't just me. We were,
That's
The thing is, like, we used to have a guy who interned for the show for a long time.
Yeah.
And I would feel so bad for that kid.
Which one?
Ryan, is his name?
Oh, fuck that guy. He threatened to kill me on Facebook.
So anyway, there was this guy who interned. Like I started the show maybe like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And there was this guy who would listen to every week, call in every week. And so Chris, like, come to the show like a couple times and see if you would be a part, like basically doing, I don't necessarily Smiley's job, but just kind of being.
He didn't really do anything.
So we were at your house doing the show, and all you did was just fucking talk, rag on him.
Yeah. And then he threatened to kill me on Facebook.
Yeah, he did. You had to block him.
I did.
I saw the screenshots of like the death threats.
The death threats, yeah. Well, that was fun.
Aww.
You had fun. I was like, you're ragging on this kid so hard. And he was
Oh,
like,
well, okay, but you didn't get to see like the flip side of that. You can ask Adam. Adam will back me up completely on this. He would go on his Facebook, and he had pictures of himself like with guns, like holding them like he was all thug. And he was from like Tramway and like Montgomery, but he was like all thugged up with like guns and like bandanas. So I would make fun of that shit. I'm like, why do you have photos on your Facebook of shit like that? And then I think it's right next to Billy actually. And then he was supposed to be the intern for the show, and he would show up and he was like, he would do no work, and he would like ask for things, and I'm like, dude, you're asking us for things. You're supposed to be getting us things. And so he just, I don't know, he was worthless.
But he did listen to the show every week.
He did.
He was the biggest Tin Drinking Minimum fan of all time.
He didn't. He would call in.
The guy with the guns was your biggest fan?
Yeah. And he would call in and not be listening to the show live, and he would like ask, like just have random stories that would derail the whole show.
Yeah, and the thing is, you would take the call. You would take the calls, and I'm like, why are we listening to this guy's
and Billy
story?
would be like, hang up on this guy. I'm like, no, we're gonna fucking ride this out.
We're riding this out. We're listening.
And all you did was talk shit to him, and he gets so upset. It's like, stop it, Chris. You're leading this kid on. Stop it.
Were you ever scared for your life with that kid?
A little bit, and so I made a bunch of screenshots of it, and I saved it just in case.
Just in case if he died, you would know who to go to.
Yeah, he left the evidence on Facebook.
He pulls by in a car shooting, going, 10-1, motherfucker. I don't know. Can I have a beer actually now? I don't know. Maybe I was meaner. Oh, cool. Maybe I was mean. I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen you be really mean to people.
Well,
and were they deserving? Maybe. But goddamn, Chris.
Is this like an intervention today or what?
Yeah.
Chris, you're kind of a dick to people.
Behind the 10 drink minimum banner is actually the intervention banner. If you'll just pull that down.
Yeah.
and I would say it like on a different note. Like, I'm nice to people I don't like. So there's like,
yeah, that's where
show them with kindness.
I feel like you and I are like opposites. Like I may be like too aggressive. Like when I don't like someone. You're the opposite. Like, I'll be like, dude, that guy, like, stole your girlfriend, had sex with her, and stole your guitar and broke it in front of you. Yeah, but he's nice.
If you get past that, he's a super good guy. He goes to charity functions.
Yeah. He's working on a lot of things.
I would actually, next time this happens again, what you're saying, I'm going to take his toothbrush and stick it up my ass.
Stick it up your ass, dude. And then never tell him, and then go, you have fresh breath. Nice. I don't know. I don't know. We were just those people, all my friends in college were that way. We were very open, and we didn't hold it in.
Oh yeah.
I'd say.
You just let the jackass just come out.
Right. That's true.
Just right out there.
I think Chase is pretty quiet on this. I feel like
I feel Chase has done some pretty fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Well, I have done a lot of fucked up shit.
yeah,
It's like, nah, girl, I love you.
angry.
But I don't know, like, if I say it now, if I could still get in trouble for it. So I'm just
okay.
kidding. No, I'm just kidding. No,
Wow.
I usually, like, I'm meanest to my siblings. I have 6 siblings.
Jesus
So,
Christ, dude.
When we were home alone, like, my brother in the winter would be standing next to the heater or something, and I'd just kick him into it until it imprinted,
See?
like, burns on him. And, I mean, I think my sister stabbed me with a stiletto once, my mom.
Jesus.
And that's the kind of...
Like a stiletto heel or a stiletto knife?
No, like a heel. I don't know.
Oh,
like
okay.
those really tall ones just stuck me in my... And I stabbed my brother with a pin, too.
Jesus.
But this
See?
is all at, like, the
He's
age of,
way
like,
worse than
6.
I am.
Once I grew up, I was a really nice guy.
Oh, all
I
right.
get it, man. Like, if you take a heel out and, like, actually fight with it, that would
Oh, yeah,
was
I had
wait,
a puncture wound.
What was that movie where they like stabbed that heel into the eye? Was it like Single White Female? Was that right? Anybody seen that movie? Nobody knows? I'm too old here?
No idea.
Okay. If only we could look that up.
I think that'd be a great weapon, though. Put 2 heels on your hands and, like, just punch somebody. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
not. That actually, it really doesn't sound like a good idea.
Does anybody out there have a crazier shit than I did? Or anybody
Yeah,
meaner than
no,
I
I-
Am I the meanest person here?
One time, I smeared all the dog poop in the backyard, built up for 3 months on my neighbor's car,
Really?
and then let it freeze on there.
See?
Oh, see, that's good.
Yeah, and that was actually a couple months ago.
Nice. Good job.
But I
man.
felt really bad afterwards because, of course, I was very intoxicated when I did it.
Yeah.
And the next day, I woke up I was very ashamed. I couldn't look
And-
him in the eyes.
because you had poop on your hands.
I also had doo-doo between my fingers.
Yeah,
Ew.
see,
That's
I
not
mean,
good to wake up to.
Well,
That's-
a little bit nicer thing you can do is if they have a sprinkler system, you take dish soap and you write like "fuck you" in the lawn, and it doesn't come up until the sprinklers kick in. Then it
Nice.
foams up. I'm just saying.
Whoa.
Yeah, we
Oh.
gotta talk. I mean, I think
I'm just saying.
is it too late
It's
for you
like
to join
fucking
this fraternity?
organic art there.
You take if they have a water hose outside, you take toilet paper and you throw it all up in the trees and shit, and then you spray it down. Oh,
You know what's fun?
yeah,
Egging people's houses.
it is.
What? I have never done that.
Yes.
I thought that shit only happened in
You've
movies.
never egged a house.
You've never egged a house.
You're
No.
not living.
Who's egged a house in here before, or a car? Fuck yeah.
When I was little, I used to egg at old
No.
folks' home because they wouldn't do anything. They'd come to the window and be like, "Fuck you," and then they go lay back down. So we go another way.
Yeah.
Like I'd always try to in my mind, I'd try to seal the door shut.
God damn.
So I'd
Just blast them towards the door.
Yeah, just the door and the door hinges, so that when they try, they're like, "What is that?"
Yeah.
Especially if they're not there, they come home and they're like, "I can't open my door now."
I haven't seen
I haven't
seen an
shut with
egged
raw
house or
eggs.
car in like so many years, so I think it's kind of like a '90s kid thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did.
Whereas now, like you go to a place and they like fucking bust out your window for no reason.
Yeah. You just bust out the windows now.
What happened to the good old toilet paper?
We used to
wet.
take shoe polish.
So,
And
does
shoe polish
anyone have a
windows.
story where they saw a prank or a part of a prank that just went really south? Because I've seen, like, when I lived on the Air Force Base, these guys would always do the water and flour thing,
Okay.
and then they accidentally hit the wrong guy or neighbor who was probably
Oh.
like 6'4" Air Force dude, just knocked him out.
Knocked him out. I've never seen
knocked
that.
2 of them out.
Jesus.
Mhm.
I've never seen anything like that. We were toilet papering someone's house, and the cops came and everybody ran, and I was in flip flops, and I was like, I'm not running. And they pulled me over, and they said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Nah, just up to no good." And they let me off with a warning.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
I told you I talked to the cops all the time.
Too much paperwork, probably.
Probably.
They don't wanna hassle it.
End of shift.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't do anything malicious. We were just throwing toilet paper up in
These
the,
kids.
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, the baloney on the car thing, that works.
that works pretty well.
I don't even know what that
the paint
does.
comes out. They got like this little polka dot car afterwards. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I did that one.
it eats the paint.
Yeah, that wasn't nice.
Well,
I still
that-
feel bad about that one.
Okay, so bologna eats paint, and we
you just
eat that.
You just leave it on there, and then that.
It kind of just like eats your stomach lining. After,
Yeah.
Oh my shit. Holy.
Wait, bologna eats your stomach lining?
Well, you got to fry it on the stove first. Fried bologna. Everybody acts like they didn't know how to fry
Fried
bologna.
Okay,
bologna and mayo
so
sandwich.
if you put bologna on somebody's car, there will be
Yeah.
When you fill it away,
ring.
yeah, there's no
Yeah.
pay.
God, that's fucked up.
It's fucked
Yeah,
up.
it is.
A lot of fucked up things you can do.
Oh, there's so many. I could write a book.
You could write a book. What's another fucked up one you did?
Well, those were the best ones. I mean, putting someone's house up for sale.
That's pretty goddamn good.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's hard one to beat.
Yeah.
I don't think Doodle.
I remember,
comes close.
like, if you would read in the back of Playboy magazines, I've heard, they would have all these, like, different things you could do. And so we would always send our friends the information for the herpes medication. And that was, like, just for fun. But then one night, late at night, it was, like, talking about the Book of Mormon on TV. And it was like, if you would like to hear more about the Book of Mormon, please call this number. And so I called them because I was going to send it to my friend. And they're like, well, we would rather actually witness the Book of Mormon to you. And I was like, oh, that's better. And they're like, when's a good time? I was like, well, I work all the time. The only time I have off is about 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays. And sure enough, they go to my friend's house, knock on the door. He's in his fucking underwear. They're like, you asked to be witness to for the Book of Mormon?
Oh, my God.
And he's all, no. Hangs up, he shuts the door, he goes to the phone, and he fucking calls me. He's like, you motherfucker, I know that was you.
Oh, that's a pretty. I hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah.
That's a great prank. Like if I just put someone down on like the Scientology like fucking mailing
yeah.
list,
Oh, my God.
they will never go away.
I've heard of, like, different pranks of, like, people getting back at, like, really shitty people by putting their email information on the fucking Nambla, like the man boy
really?
love. Yeah.
Shit. That's some harsh shit. See, nowadays it's like fucking hardcore. You have swatting. Do you know what swatting is? Do people know what swatting is?
No.
If you get mad at someone, you use like a VoIP to call, and you say that there's like a murder situation at a house, and a fucking SWAT team comes and they kick in the fucking door.
What?
And it happens so much it's called swatting. It's actually a thing.
Oh, that's
What?
that's
Whoa,
so fucked
that's
up.
taking a little far.
Yeah, that's messed
Yeah,
up.
that's what I
Walk,
said.
kick down your door.
It's like our game was here, their game is up here.
So I imagine
Jeez.
like 90s kids would be like, I'm going to call a pizza to this guy's house. That was kind of a big thing.
Dude, we used to. I remember sending pizzas to the neighbor like constantly. I did it probably weekly.
Or like the old ding dong ditch. That was always fun.
Yeah. Or
Just annoy like midnight. Just go and kick on their door as hard as you can. They come
And then
up.
run.
You hide in the bushes and you're like,
See-
I disturbed your sleep pattern.
See, with the loss of the land phone line, I mean, people still have them, but you used to be able to just call people and just prank call them.
Yeah.
Have you checked the children? Rah,
Yeah.
And now it's like you call someone, they're all, is this Chris? Fuck.
Is this Chris Burnett at 3247?
right.
Like, how do you have my address?
You were saying something the other day. It was really funny to me. It was like a quote from like a Billy Madison movie or something.
Oh, it was don't step on it with your boots, Sal. Don't tell me what to do, devil woman. Yeah. It's from putting the shit bag on the porch.
Yeah.
He called the poop shit. Yeah, shit poop.
Have you ever done that one, Chris?
I haven't done the
Poop in
dog
bag?
shit on fire one. Ever.
No.
The flaming bag of poop.
That really has to smell bad, though.
Yeah.
Flame and poo.
When I was young, we used to shoe polish people's cars. And what I mean is not the windows, but the car itself, the paint.
Oh,
Yeah.
What does that do?
If you leave it on there, it'll fuck some shit up. But mostly it's not.
Does it just not come off? Is
It will, but
Well,
like...
it'll take paint with it.
I remember
probably.
we did this guy's Volkswagen, and it had the cloth top, and we did the cloth top. And my friend goes, I saw him outside, because my friend lived down the street, and I was staying the night over there. And my friend goes, he was just outside, and he was like, shit! Just pissed, So I felt kind of bad.
Yeah.
But, it comes around, it goes around.
Well, it makes sense. You shouldn't
Yeah.
have expensive things because
It makes sense. You shouldn't have an expensive Volkswagen Bug.
Always,
You shouldn't have
Dumbass.
expensive things.
buy the shittiest car.
I,
you can
for
find.
one, have a Plymouth Voyager from like 1998.
Right.
So you can fuck that shit as much as you want.
See, that's what's
You-
funny
yeah, you
about
wouldn't even notice.
Billy's van. Somebody could come and kick out the windows and fucking spray paint shit on the side, and he probably wouldn't notice till I was like, "Who spray painted your truck or van?" He'd be like, "What?"
What?
He probably wouldn't even notice.
I wouldn't notice.
It's not spray paint. That's art.
That's art. But we're here at the Small Engine Gallery. It's kind of cool.
Sponsored by Dos Equis.
Dos Equis, right?
Dos
Yeah.
Equis.
I don't know how they get that by. I mean, it's like, let's just give a bunch of beer to people and then they'll buy it later. Is that how that works?
And I don't know. Like
it's
I
called
feel Dos
promotion.
Equis is trying to like reach out to like a kind of like an underground kind of
Yeah,
dynamic of like kids and just whatever.
yeah.
And it's cool. I mean, I always when you think Dos Equis, you always think about that guy. You know,
The most interesting man in the world.
They should do a new one with like the most interesting man in like an underground scene or something.
Yeah, he's all punk rock.
I
and
don't
shit.
always drink beer. What I do?
You see the most interesting guy in the world, like in crust puck garb, like gutter
That'd
punk,
be tight.
like dreads,
Yeah,
Dreads.
with some dreads.
some dreads, and like a big
Smoking
like
J.
yeah, like a big fucking patched like denim
Back
vest.
patch, denim back patch.
He's like,
Speaking of that, did you see the bathroom here?
No,
It's like fucking. If you were on acid, that bathroom would be a fucking hell nightmare.
I think that'd be fun. Actually, I had the same thought. I was
Did you
like,
see it?
I would like to sit in here on acid.
Yeah.
I've
So
been-
if you were in that bathroom on LSD, you would see demons coming out of the walls. The only other bathroom I've ever seen crazier was the Atomic Cantina.
I love that fucking bathroom.
Okay, do you remember the bathroom there?
I do, and the thing is that it used to be stickered up with a bunch of bands or whatever.
Yeah.
But now they took an artist and did some really fucked up artwork in there.
For people who didn't get to go to the Atomic Cantina, in the bathroom they took the fucking mirror down. There was no mirror. And it was all black and white, and it was ceiling and all four walls. And the only thing I could explain it was like a black and white nightmare. There was like a baby with no arms, body parts in a fake trash can painted on the wall, murder shit everywhere, and you're going in there to fucking pee, and you're just like, what the fuck? And if you were on acid in that place, you would fucking freak out. And I haven't seen anything like it until now. But that's kind of like a punk rock bathroom right there.
It is.
See, Chris, I think that's just because you haven't taken acid.
Right. Yeah, probably. Or psychedelic. You know, you're on psychedelics.
Yeah, you got the wrong idea. You would
Oh,
just
all
be
right.
really happy and comfortable.
You walk in
Because
there, it's
I've
like, this is the
I've
warmest
actually
place
been
I've
in-
ever been in my life.
Right.
What are you even talking about? That's so weird.
I've actually been in this bathroom.
On LSD.
Well, mushrooms. but-
Mushrooms.
and it's a good time.
Okay.
Yep. If you were in the know,
All right.
you would be happy with that bathroom.
Billy's going to
it's
pee. Please put your shampoo and
Are you
Toothbrushes away.
toothbrushes away.
like if you didn't know, you're like, why is this sink so big?
Yeah.
I love
Well, that's
it.
like a punk rock bathroom. It's kind of like got that drop sink so you can put a mop bucket in it.
Oh yeah, well this used to be an actual garage.
This was is that why it's called Small Engine? Okay.
Yeah, they just never changed the name outside.
Oh.
Oh, it's like an auto garage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Is Bradford even here?
I can see it.
I don't even see him. Is he hiding? Is he hiding around the side?
He
Yeah, I'll
probably
take a
is.
beer. If you're just handing out beers, thank you.
You're awesome.
Nice. I'll always take it. I have beer here, but I'll take some more.
Moss beer, please.
Yeah. So,
Some sauce.
what was I going to say? I don't even remember. She's just bringing beers. We have a beer lady. I remember we used to do this at the art bar. We always would try to get somebody to bring beers for us.
And it always worked.
It always worked.
Yeah,
So-
you guys never had to get up for your beers. They kept
Yeah.
flowing, especially you, Chris. That goblet was always
goblet.
topped off.
I haven't used this goblet since the art bar.
Oh, okay.
So,
I really haven't seen it out, but I do remember it from the art bar days.
Special
Yeah.
live
Are you
show
going to turn it up a little?
appearance.
Are you turning it up or down? Oh, okay. That's good. What do I want to talk about?
I want to talk about your Halloween.
My Halloween?
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
No, you went out for a bit.
I went out for a bit, but that was because like Steph was like, it was like 1 a.m, and she's like, we're going over to Sabrina's, and Sabrina was on mushrooms, and we just drank vodka. I wasn't really any craziness.
Oh, you know what I learned recently?
What?
You are allowed to grow your own mushrooms in this state.
Yeah. Oh, I did see this. So you're allowed to grow your own mushrooms here, but you can't sell them, or what? What's the rule?
You can only put them on pizza.
No.
Well, no.
So wait a minute. So I read. So you saw this article too. I wasn't just.
Yeah, no. I saw
It's
it too.
legal in the state of New Mexico to have mushrooms.
You can grow them.
You can grow them.
I lived in Portales, and I lived with a lot of like freaking hippie kids. Like,
Hippie kids.
So they would go to the dairies and to the dairies, and you would pick up mushrooms like 6 o'clock in the morning when they're like budding
From
Yeah.
the cow patch.
from fucking cow shit.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
it was like the thing to do. Like you go and pick your own fucking mushrooms and trip balls. And the thing is, I don't know enough about mushrooms where I actually did it.
Yeah.
To
Well,
actually
apparently they're legal in the state of New Mexico now.
You can. They have been for a while.
Yeah, it said
according
the
to
article said since 05.
Really?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
At what
quite a long
point were they
time.
just like, yeah, this isn't bad?
No, I'm saying like, so if a cop were to pull you over and you had like a bag of the shit you like grew, would you get arrested?
I don't know.
that's a
Does
good
anybody
question.
know what the rule is?
They have
Anybody?
the
Mushrooms? They said that, I guess they're not illegal to grow now in the state of New Mexico.
the differentiation.
Nobody looked that up? Wow.
The differentiation is you can't dry them, because if you're drying them,
Oh, that's right.
you're preparing them for sale.
Yeah.
Well, what does that even mean? So you
You have to cure mushrooms. Like you have to
Definitely
let them dry
don't
and
put them
Okay.
in
let
individual
them
bags.
shrivel up a bit.
you have to clean the shit off of them, right? That's
Yeah,
step
it's-
one.
Step one. Clean
Now-
the shit.
now
Step one.
The poo enhances the high.
Clean off the poop.
Don't eat them wet.
Well,
Don't eat them wet.
no,
No, the freshy ones are the ones that make you
Really?
hallucinate.
Yeah,
no, really?
Balls,
You want-
So then
yeah.
why is the drying? I don't know.
because drying prepares it for sale.
Oh.
Yep.
So you can pull them out of the ground, eat them. Well, after you clean the shit off of them, eat them, and then they're more psychedelic.
No, they're about
And that's
the
all
same.
legal. Same.
They're about the same. It's just if you dry them, that means you're preparing them for sale.
I gotcha.
And that's illegal. You
Weird.
can't sell them, but you
I
can
think
grow them.
the thing
and
is, yeah,
have them.
if you do like keep them wet, they're gonna grow like fucking mold and get like
Really?
they'll rot. You have to dry them for like a.
Well, if you're growing your own mushrooms, you just eat them right then.
Oh.
Hey, I want a trip.
Okay. Got to go to work and have some mushrooms.
Oh, some of the best work days ever.
Have you ever been
Goddamn.
fired? Have you ever been fired from a job for being high on mushrooms?
No.
High on.
Has anyone ever confronted you at your workplace saying like, "Are you tripping or are you high?"
Not confronted me.
Yeah.
They might have mentioned it.
They waited till you left the
They
room and
had
everybody
to
went,
have
"Oh
noticed
my
that you're,
god!"
like,
Smiley is
pupils
fucking
were
tripping
huge.
balls. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I think at the Blackbird, the
I assume half the people that work at the Blackbird were high. That's what I assume.
well, we were
Uh-huh. They all were.
all of us.
Oh,
Yeah.
If not high, drunk as hell.
Have you ever robo-tripped?
No.
No. I assume.
that does not sound like a good idea. I've seen people sitting on
that's
the
a
floor
totally
robo tripping
different
and it don't
kind
look
of
good.
like a
Yeah.
drug or whatever.
Has anybody here ever done that? You have? Well, yeah. Is it fucking insane or what? Like being. Wow. And this is where you take Robitussin. DMX. Okay. DMX pills. Whoa! Whoa. You're on a four-wheeler doing wheelies. Popping wheelies. Yeah. Right. Because like Lil Wayne does something similar.
You think this is a game?
Oh, you talking about the purple drink thing?
Yeah, scissor or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah,
Scissor.
promethazine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks purple. I've drank
And
that
you said
stuff
it makes you
with
feel
some
like you have a
Sprite.
Mario head on your. Oh. You feel like you're in a video game. See, now that sounds fucking
So everything
awesome.
gets real animated, huh?
Well, no, that's kind of weird.
Cartoony.
Like when the first time I ever did hallucinogens, I also went into work for the Mike Giant art opening at the Blackbird, and thank God it was like over capacity because anyone that saw me would know that I was tripping balls.
That's good to know that you went on work. What makes you decide that? You're like, well, I have to work tonight, but I do have these drugs.
Well, no, it was kind of like a leftover from the night before because it was the first time I ever did hallucinogens.
Yeah.
And I figured the first time you ever do a drug, you should do as much of it as possible,
Okay.
Just-
That's one
just-
way to look at it.
just to see like what the effects are. So I had 3 grams of mushrooms that night in chocolate form. They were delicious, and so I spent a long time talking to the fire. And then this, do you remember Dave Canning?
I don't know.
All right. Anyway, my buddy Dave came by and just started dropping liquid acid into my hand,
Oh.
and I stared at it
What
for
a
a long
nice
time.
fella.
And he was like, "No, it goes in your mouth." I was like, "Oh, cool." So I had like 5 hits of acid. And then my buddy Stuart also was like, hey, you want to have a good time? I was like, I am having a good time. And so he gave me some Molly.
Good Lord.
Isn't there a term for that? Acid and Molly? That's
It's
hip-
candy flipping.
Candy
Candy
flipping.
flipping, yeah.
And what's hippie flipping?
I don't know what
Uh,
that
I've
right
heard
when
that
you
one.
smoke weed. Oh,
Shrooms
okay.
and X.
Well, I had
Excellent.
shrooms.
I like how we have a varied amount of people here who are like, oh, that's this. You know.
Well,
You
I
were
had,
all very helpful.
I had
Thank you.
shrooms, acid, and ecstasy
What's that called?
all in the same night.
I think that's called Jim Morrising. I don't know.
It's called smiling, actually.
The week I lost a week.
Right.
But long story short, I did make it into work. As far as I know, my scooter drove itself.
Oh my gosh. Smiley, you missed work. Which day? Oh, the last week.
Last time, actually, the thing is, I don't see Smiley enough when he's tripping. But I've seen a couple times.
You saw him at that wedding, right? Where he almost fell in the water.
Yeah, no, the thing is, like, last time I saw him tripping balls was at our friend Ryan and Julia's wedding.
Okay.
And so he would just kind of like sit there and kind of like he would do this like kind of dance in place. So it was all really surreal and because I was really drunk too. But he would just kind of walk around, like, kind of make cordial conversations with people, and it was fun. Like, he was coherent enough. Like, you took a lot of drugs, Smiley. And
You took more drugs than I've ever seen a human being do.
and so, even that night, like, it was raining, and he would just kind of be walking around. It's like, I don't have a jacket.
One moment you look over there, he's snorting something. Then you look away, you look back, he's putting some pills in his mouth.
Okay, if you don't know Smiley, Smiley has a goal. I wouldn't say it's a goal, but to do every drug known to man.
I've almost accomplished that.
Yeah.
So there are new drugs coming out. So you ever had like
Do
spice?
you keep a list? You're like, ooh. Crocodile? You had any crocodile?
But you have this new drug.
Do you know what crocodile is?
I do know what it is.
Oh.
I have no clue. What is crocodile? Explain.
I've already had tainted heroin before. It's all right.
I like how
That sounds like an awful
tainted
story.
heroin is like, they're worse than heroin, but
It's like bad heroin.
Heroin's
Why
bad.
is this heroin pink? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's
It's
tainted.
pink, it's pink tar heroin.
Doesn't mean it's
Monkey
bad. though.
blood.
There's this thing. Have you tried bath salts yet?
Ooh.
No.
I don't think you should
No.
try one yet. Take that
Or
off
like
the list.
there's this thing called like Waka, which is like a new drug coming out like in the South.
I want to know how Billy knows all the nice little Billy. You know, he's like, there's Waka, there's fucking crocodile, there's blah blah, and you're like, what? The
I know.
fuck?
I like to watch people on drugs.
I'm only
Oh.
down for legitimate drugs, all right?
And the thing is about like synthetic marijuana, that you can actually have it legal. You just have to change the compound just a little bit
constantly.
constantly, so you can sell it in smoke shops. And it's like, oh, this is like a like a
Well,
Isn't that the one people are like,
potpourri,
no,
right?
it's like it's an incense, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
potpourri.
So,
I can just buy marijuana.
It's true.
Right.
but synthetic marijuana, you can buy it legally.
Yeah.
You can go to a smoke shop. It's like, I need some incense, and they're like big wink, you know.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, once it gets into the kids, you know, like the lexicon of like fucking drug use,
Yeah.
they can just change, and it gets illegal. You can just change a compound,
Right.
Like one.
Have you
Different strain,
Have you
yeah,
licked
yeah.
the toad
Strain,
thing?
yeah.
Have you done
And they
the
got
toad
rid of a
licking?
couple because they were killing kids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know a kid has
Drugs
seizures
are bad.
now. Drugs are bad.
Have you
Don't
done
do
the
drugs,
toad licking?
kids? Stay in school.
No,
Were you supposed to lick that toad and it's like hallucinogenic?
I have not.
Oh, all right.
Would you lick a toad?
I'd lick a toad.
So what I'm going to do tonight is
I
actually
too would.
go on Google and see the guy. who
Please don't
actually-
use my computer for this.
I'm going to go online and see who did the most LSD at one time. If there's
Wow.
like actually a record for
Most
that.
record. I'm pretty sure it's the guy standing next to me at the Telluride Bluegrass Festival.
Yeah.
He just kept eating acid.
I can't. I don't feel like that's the place to do acid. To tell you right.
No, it's
I-
a great place to do it. Are you kidding me?
I feel like that's more of a fish concert thing.
No, mushrooms and LSD are perfect for that setting.
I tell you right.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
Telluride.
like,
It was awesome.
I want to see the guy who has like the big sheet of like whatever, like 100 doses, and just kind of just crumbles it up and eats it.
And then
What would happen?
You probably would trip for the rest of your life. I'm sure you just go.
Well,
he
no,
went into
I
a
mean,
space warp.
You
Never came back.
Like anything else, you develop a
tolerance.
a tolerance for it. Because I used to sell acid when I was like 12.
Can you can't overdose on acid though.
Fuck at 12.
Pretty sure you could fry your brain on it.
But I mean, I'd see some
You
of
can't
those.
overdose on acid. I'm sorry.
I'd see some of those acid like dealers that would like totally just take like 5 hits at a time, like 3 times a night. Just no problem.
I feel like Bradford's probably had a ton of acid. No? No?
No.
All right.
I feel Bradford's at least done something.
Just once? Oh, okay. Bradford's the guy that runs the
Yeah,
gallery.
it's funny because we actually made this. This is the drug show.
I can't count now.
Brooke show.
What? See, weren't at Road to Riches? You weren't on anything like that? I thought you were on acid or something.
Well, me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was on mushrooms. And I was
Mushrooms.
like super stoned and drunk the whole time too.
Well, yeah.
I was a bartender. I was being the
Is there any
perfect
sex going on in that
bartender.
room over there, or what? Is there a sex show? Yes.
Is
This gave me a thumbs up. All I can hear is just like giggling and like laughing.
It's funny
All
because
right.
everyone's kind of like doing this, like don't look,
Don't look in there.
don't look.
Don't do it.
It's very private.
Is there a
It's a
boob?
it's a
boobs
beautiful-
out? You've got the okay.
I'm very glad that our pleasant voices are helping people achieve their climax.
I don't think that's what's happening.
You know what I'm excited for?
I would like to
I'm
think
excited
so.
for the limbs to come up.
Who?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Limbs.
They got a djembe. I don't know if I'm into that.
They got the djembe.
Whoa, this isn't a drum circle, bro.
Yeah, right. And the thing is, we go to Road to Riches, and
They don't allow drums?
They do not allow drums, like a drum circle.
Their VIP backstage passes actually have a guy playing drums, and it's X'd out. I was like,
so,
wow.
Jeff, you're not allowed to go to Road to Riches.
Don't
I'm sorry.
do
Aw.
that.
Sorry about that. But no, what's happening in the other room is there's a painting of 2 women in intercourse, and so earlier they were.
What do you call that move when you like?
Scissoring.
Scissoring. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
scissoring. Yeah, we were talking about scissoring earlier. Sabrina, isn't that right? You're talking
Scissoring.
about scissoring.
So
Scissor Sisters.
Scissor.
You kind of just like interlock legs.
We're talking about you in
We're
here.
talking about you scissoring.
Is you scissoring?
There's scissoring in there.
So
Wow.
basically, it's
You guys
just like
just blew Smiley's eardrums out.
it's just like rubbing vaginas together, like I don't
Yeah.
know.
Bumping monkeys, whatever you want to call it.
I saw the best and most graphic one was on South Park when they were doing a little scissor thing. The 300 episode.
The 300 episode?
Yeah. That's when I really got what
I don't know if it
was
gets
about.
you off. I don't. I
Yeah.
don't see a problem.
Scissor me timbers.
Scissor me timbers.
We have Harlan from
Scissor me
Scene Splitter here taking photos.
Shout out to Harlan from Seamster for
Yeah.
taking all the photos.
Rest in
tonight.
peace, Leatherface. Leatherface died today. If you guys don't know,
What?
the guy who played Leatherface. You know, I mean, not in the movie. He died in real life.
That guy was
He was
well-
68 years old, pancreatic cancer.
he was like fucking 7 foot tall.
Well,
You can't live alone.
and then we were
Hey,
talking
hey.
about it.
Don't say things like that.
I guess he wrote a book about the Great Barrier Reef. I was like, the guy that played fucking Leatherface did? And they're like, yeah, that was his passion. I'm like, all right.
I think you know somebody.
Yeah, right?
Did he have a section there about the blue hole?
Blue hole? What's that?
Did he have a section in there about the blue hole?
I don't think so. I don't know
Is
what
there a
Billy's
coral
doing
reef
over.
in the blue hole?
The Blue Hole, if you don't know what it is, the Blue Hole's in Santa Rosa, New Mexico.
No, blue hole is actually a generic term for
Oh.
any large,
Water.
aquatic hole. But the blue hole is
So there's
just
multiple
off
blue
of
holes?
the Great Barrier Reef.
Oh.
And
I always thought it was in
it's-
Santa Rosa. I saw a place called the Blue Hole. Look at them walking out. They're all ashamed. Walk of shame. They have shame in their hearts. Shame. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Scissor shame.
Right. People having sex during our show. The hell would that be?
Is that a first?
I don't know. No? She's like, nah, I fuck a lot of times during the show. All the times.
Well, it was hard to see anyone like past the stage lights on
At Art Bar.
At the Art Bar.
There could have been a lot of hand jobs given. I don't know.
Who knows what was
I've
going
heard
on?
a lot of stories of fucking in the art bar,
Really?
like tons.
I know they had that fucking cool cocaine mirror table in the bathroom. I'm sure there was a lot of fucking in there.
On the cocaine mirror?
Yeah, probably.
Don't do it on the cocaine mirror.
Is that why they introduced like the ghost stories things?
Yeah. Like,
Don't go into that bathroom; it's haunted.
Reality, they're fucking. And there's fucking.
And there are people having
haunted.
sex.
Don't
No,
go in
that's
there.
true. Because I went there one night and
banshee.
there was somebody standing outside the bathroom. They're like, don't go in there. People are fucking. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'll go in there. I have a video.
Was
camera.
that your right? Because it was like a private club.
It's called smartphone, guys. You can
Fucking
actually
bad.
film these things as they happen.
I
As
can
they
figure out
happen.
how to get my camera up on the day of my.
Have you ever done that thing? Have you ever done the thing where like, you want to capture like somebody being super weird or somebody who looks really ridiculous? So you make it look like you're taking a selfie, but
You're pointing at them.
you're pointing at them.
No, I just take their photo because I don't give a
Flash
fuck.
and everything.
We should all just wear GoPros on
And
our
then they
chests.
go and they look at you and you go, what? You're fucking weird.
It's like, hey, look at this! Hey, look at this guy. He looks like exactly like Larry David, like taking a cock in his mouth. So I'm gonna take a selfie, but
Why would you be standing there while someone's taking a cock in the mouth? What situation
Where
is
were
this?
Really, Billy?
Where were you?
but it was Larry David though.
Larry David.
Larry David, if Larry David were taking cock in his mouth, I would totally take a selfie, but not really take a selfie.
Well, you would have a lot of time because Larry David would have to talk about it like a lot before. I don't know. Have you watched this dick? Where's this dick been? I don't know.
I don't know.
How'd you find out about it?
What do you do here? What's done here?
Like, what,
Do you tip the guy afterwards?
You have to tip him? I don't get it.
Is he tipping me?
It's just the tip.
Nobody likes the Larry David jokes. But I want to know. What I want to know is like where you're seeing Larry David take a cock in the mouth. Where does that situation happen?
It happens. In
Who are
LA
you texting
in
over
LA
and over and over again while we're doing a show?
I'm not texting anybody.
Uh huh.
Is it your friend?
Is
from
it that girl
Dallas?
right over there?
No.
Uh huh. All right. Busted.
So are we at that point where we get the limbs on?
Oh, because I'm calling you out over here for what's happening
Oh,
here.
I see how
Quick,
it goes.
change the
huh?
subject.
Yes, we can talk to the limbs. Chase, can you give up your microphone to
I will.
Gage and Jeff?
Cage and Jeff. Oh my God. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have the limbs. Who
We're going to talk to them for a sec. They're going to have to share a
Gracious.
microphone. You can actually pull the mic off the stand and just pass it back and forth. Because I have a question, a major one for you. You don't have to
I
let me-
actually want to know. There is a big question I want to know.
Oh, well, you ask yours. It's probably the same one.
It's the same exact one.
Okay, well, then I'm going to ask it.
You-
Why in the fuck in this housing market would you move to fucking San Francisco? Well-
Yeah, I don't think we're actually probably not gonna.
That microphone doesn't seem like it's even on. Does it turn on?
Which one's on? Is
Oh.
this one on?
That one's on. You can. So, our friend lives on the outskirts of San Francisco. She pays $4,000 a month in rent.
the thing is, she doesn't even live in Seven. She lives in, like,
We'll probably live in Oakland, to be honest.
Oakland.
Yeah.
even then, Oakland's
Yeah, I know
super
it's coming up.
Yeah, it's coming up.
There's lots of reasons, and I feel like I've given this speech a lot. If you really want
No,
to
I
hear
already
it,
know
I
that
can.
it's
But
kind of like a centralized location for you guys.
we just
but-
can't afford to tour all the time. If we could,
But
we'd
you can
stay
afford
here.
$4,000 a month in
We
rent.
can afford to maybe be homeless in
Oh.
an area where we can get more faces.
Okay.
And that's actually probably what
Okay.
we're going to do for a little while.
And how did you decide that? Like San Francisco?
It's just you guys know this town. It's
Yeah.
hard to really pull out more than what we've done okay, and we have like the same 100, 200 people show up to
Yeah.
every show, and we can't go play in Gallup because there's not a
I
venue
think
there
you
for
can,
us. Well,
but,
we
you know.
can, but it's not going to matter.
Have
And
you
then
done Tucumcari?
We have not done Tucumcari. We did Farmington once.
what?
Yeah. We did Dexter too.
Whoa!
Do you want a microphone?
Is that one shut off? Did they just completely shut it off? Talking to it.
I don't think it's on. Is it off?
I don't.
I think it's on.
Did Did you shut it off and walk away? I don't know.
Get up in it.
Yeah, we played in Dexter.
Oh,
Dexter is outside of Carlsbad.
Dexter's
that's
outside.
That's where Gage is from. Carlsbad, New Mexico.
It's this one.
Okay,
Now talking to that microphone.
I'm talking.
There we go.
there we go.
So who's from Dexter?
Nobody's
I'm
from Dexter.
Carlsbad.
You're from Carlsbad. You're a caveman.
Well, there's
Yeah.
probably a few.
So you're
hundred
like, I
people
want to
from
go home
Dexter.
and play for 3 people.
No, no.
How many people were at that show at Dexter?
Yeah.
There was actually quite a few,
There were
but it was all
lot
a
of
bunch of
people.
people who just stared at us like, what
A lot
the
of
fuck is
bikers.
going on?
Like
Like a
chopper
junior high
bikers.
cotillion.
I don't know.
Like a what?
I played a lot of
Junior high
shows.
cotillion, like a dance, junior high dance.
I played a show in
Something
Carlsbad. I played a show in Roswell, and I played a show in Portales. Like,
Yeah. Billy's really big in eastern New Mexico.
I
don't know if you
actually
know
pretty
this.
big. I don't know.
I believe
He
it.
actually really is. Like all these kids come up and they're like, I saw you play in Carlsbad.
No,
And
we
I'm
were
like-
talking about that the last time we were on the show
Oh yeah.
when he.
So anyway, yeah.
There's that funny story. I
Right.
think.
Funny stories like Eastern New Mexico. Yeah, I played a lot of
Yeah.
shows there. But Dexter, man,
Dexter,
that's
man.
that's a different
It
dynamic.
was
I played a show in Melrose, which is
Why?
I don't even know where that is.
It's okay when you're driving to Clovis from here. You're going to go through Melrose.
Okay.
The point is
Um,
that we're
actually-
moving to San Francisco because you
Yeah.
know where that is.
Yeah. Well, it's
Right.
Melrose, New
Yeah.
Mexico. Hanna-Barbera, one of those guys is from Melrose, New Mexico. And they're the guys who did the Coyote and the, Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner.
Oh, okay.
And that's why, because they're from New Mexico. Or he is. But you're moving to San Francisco so you can be known. I mean, what do you expect?
No, so we can play
And so we can
forever.
Yeah.
have more, we need more faces.
more opportunity.
Yeah.
More opportunity.
Gage, what you need is a Facebook. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I need that.
Yeah, you do.
You don't
I
even
ha-
have a
I mean,
Facebook.
I
He already
had
has a
one.
Facebook.
I got rid of it in college, but I don't know. I just don't care.
Yeah. So is the whole? I mean, there's 4. You have a 4-piece band now. Is
Yeah.
the 4-piece moving?
We have 4-piece music.
We have 4-piece music, and we.
Oh, so you're
we're-
gonna have to move to Oakland and then like recruit people.
Yeah.
Which instrument?
We got
Bass
some
and
bass
keyboard.
and like synth
Bass and
stuff,
keyboard.
digital stuff going on.
Oh, bass and keyboard needed.
Yep.
Craigslist.
So just the 2 of you guys are moving?
No,
That
this
guy
guy's
over there
over
is
here.
He's moving with
two.
you. Is he in the band?
He
No, but he
is
brings
our-
us stuff when we forget it.
He what?
He brought the pickup for my guitar because
Oh, okay.
he's my roommate right
He also
now.
does all of our multimedia stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
He did the cover of the
Flyering.
CD.
He's the guy with a Facebook account.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That guy.
We need a guy with a Facebook account.
We need a guy.
His roommate have a Facebook account?
Actually,
Yeah. He's in the
they
band.
have a band. What's that new social media thing that you guys are using? Periscope.
Oh yeah,
Is that new?
it's newish. Yeah, it's cool to use, but it's also like you're like, man, I'm going to open up a Periscope, and then you open it up, and people start coming in, and then you're like just sitting there, and you're like, oh, I'm supposed to do something here.
No, you were talking to fucking.
I interviewed Matt Simons from the Distillery 365 on there, and that was the best Periscope I've done because
No,
people.
the best Periscope you've done. Where you were talking to that what's his name, comedian who went on stage that night.
That wasn't me.
No, it was you. You were like he answered your question.
Yeah.
Jay Moore. Was it?
No, I didn't do that.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
You don't. Billy has no idea what a Periscope is.
I have no clue what to.
Jay Moore was doing a Periscope, and I was watching it.
But did he answer one of your questions? Though?
He did, but you can Periscope as well. And I did one where I interviewed Matt Simons, and we did like a 17-minute interview, and it was just people just asking us questions, right and left about like alcohol and whatever. So you guys do Periscope now, huh?
No, we don't.
We don't.
He
Wait,
does.
He
no.
does.
We do Snapchat now.
Oh, there we go.
Here we go.
That's my jam right
That's
there.
the new.
You
That's the
send
new
some
thing
dick
for
pics.
us.
All right, here
Jeff
we go.
does Snapchat.
And the thing
for
is,
us.
like, Snapchat was the thing for dick pics for a long
Yeah.
time. Now it becomes now like a medium for like getting your shit out there.
Yeah.
As much friends as you can, they'll see your little story. And
Yeah.
I
So
love
people
stuff-
don't wait. So people don't send pics anymore for Snapchat?
It's
I
called-
think me and Jeff have sent like 4 or 5.
What kind
Four,
of world
four,
is this?
4 to 5 dick pics.
Is that their slogan now? Snapchat, we're not just dick pics anymore?
That sounds like a good one.
That is pretty good. I like Snapchat because it has this badass feature where you can like hold it down and it like maps your face, and then you can do all these weird fucking face. Do you do that?
No, we don't. I don't have an
I've
iPhone.
never used it,
I
to
think
be
you have to have
honest.
an Apple phone.
What's that?
an Apple phone. You
Yeah.
guys have an Apple phone.
Wait, what do you have?
He has a flip phone.
The other one. I think it's
It's got an
a
Android.
shit. It might be
That
Motorola.
didn't come out.
He has,
Android?
like,
It's
Android,
an Android
Galaxy.
OS. Yeah.
Is it a Crackberry? Okay, I'm
Something
pretty
like
sure
that.
you can do the Snapchat things. You just hold it down. We'll show it to you after this.
No, they
interview.
don't have the. I heard that there's like an update only for Apple.
Oh.
To where you can do the cool things with the rainbow tongue and stuff.
Haha. Can I have a beer? Do you guys need more beers?
I'm okay.
So what, other than just playing music in San Francisco, what other cool shit are you looking forward to?
Well, Gage.
I just want to make this happen, so that's the only thing I'm looking forward
But
to.
I mean,
to be
like,
honest.
what do you want
The
to
thing
do?
is, like, though, he lived in L.A. for a long time
Who did?
too.
I did.
Yeah.
I lived in LA for a little while.
Do you think San Francisco is better as a scene? Just like
Yeah,
kind of like
well-
researching kind of the.
Well, we've been there a couple
I know.
times on
yeah,
tour.
we actually just scored Bottom of the Hill again, which is a really cool.
I love
venue.
Bottom. I
Yeah.
played there one time.
Yeah,
I feel like you guys are going to play a lot of, like, tech company parties.
well,
That's not
maybe.
true,
Yeah, I don't
Chris.
know.
No?
That's not true.
No, that's good money right there.
We're gonna throw a lot of tech parties
Oh, okay.
where we
You're like, we were launching our
announced
new
that we're
app.
on
It's the-
Polaris now, or
You're
what Snapchat?
Polaris?
What's the one that you said? See, I even forgot about it.
Periscope.
Periscope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, no, I think
Do you even know what it is?
No.
Okay, let me explain to people what Periscope is. You turn the Periscope app on, and then you go live, and it takes control of your camera, and you can talk, and the microphone picks up your voice, and people on the Periscope page, you'll pop up that you're live. They'll click on it, and they can see what your camera is seeing, and they can chat with you. And you're like sitting here, and then they'll give you love if you're doing something good, you know?
That's cool.
Yeah.
See, we're moving to the most tech-savvy city in the world.
You are.
Yeah, you are.
So
Don't get hit by
We'll
a Google.
figure it out.
Don't get hit by a Google bus.
I'll try not to.
That would be
Actually, we could be the first to be hit by a Google bus, and then that would get us some publicity.
Albuquerque musician killed by Google bus.
You know who made it in San Francisco?
Who?
Metallica.
Metallica
Exactly.
made it in San Francisco.
That is true.
It is true. They were in LA for a long time. It's like this is kind of stagnant, like whatever.
Yeah.
LA's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
But
I
the thing
agree
is,
that LA's
they
not.
moved to San Francisco, and that's when they made it big.
Wow, I didn't know that.
We're gonna be
Are they?
just
Are
like
they?
Metallica.
Would you consider Metallica big? I mean, I'm just. I
They're kind of big, I guess. I don't know.
don't know.
you know who didn't make it big in San Francisco?
I don't know.
The Eagles.
Oh well, that's not. Let's not. No.
So
Come
you
on.
say they didn't?
And then
make
they
it
went
big?
to LA.
They made it big. They just weren't in San Francisco.
I don't know if they made it big or not.
They
Metallica
made it
actually
big.
made it big in San Francisco.
Right.
I would say like Jefferson Airplane.
Yeah.
Totally. All
Who
the
else?
psychedelic stuff.
Yeah.
60 psychedelics. The thing
Yeah.
is,
Oh,
we had,
yeah.
like 924 Gilman Street was a big punk scene.
Yeah.
We played in Haight-Ashbury
I was
last
gonna
time
say
we were there.
Haight-Ashbury.
We did.
And
Nook
that
Bar.
was really cool.
Did
That
you do
was
a bunch of acid?
We saw a
No,
bunch
Green
of
Day
acid.
made it big in San Francisco.
Really?
Yeah, they're from there. They're
Okay.
I get Berkeley, San Francisco area.
Really, we just need I don't know. We need more.
I guess the real
Need
big
more of a
question,
city
the
right
big
now.
question we really want to ask is, when you make it famous, can we be in your entourage?
Yes.
I feel
All
like
right.
you guys are
Can we-
in our entourage
Yeah.
Can we get like
already.
10 backstage patches when you
Patches? You can get patches.
Can we
Backstage
get back
patches.
patches
Yeah,
for our
backstage
denim
patches.
jackets? That's what I really want to know.
That's why they call it Den
like
Drink
crust
Minimum.
punk style?
Yes.
I'm all about back patches now. I think every band, like even if they're like bluegrass country, should have back patches.
What is a back patch?
What the fuck,
You
Sabrina? He just asked what a back patch
Oh, like
was.
the punk vest? Yeah, I get
There
it.
you go.
Okay.
It's back
You
patch.
need one of those.
Yeah,
Yeah. Andrew, that's your job.
yeah.
Design us a back patch.
Because I told the Porter Draw, I was like, "Where's your back patches at, bro?" And they're like, we're country music." I was like, "Well, I don't care."
Doesn't matter. Like I can wear a dead fucking vest. And
Yeah.
wear your back and
You
backpack.
tell me that, like,
And the thing is, like, my friend here, she has a back patch. It's not even fucking metal bands. It's just
what?
whatever.
What? What's the band?
It's not even
That's
a
what I'm
band.
talking
Yeah,
about. That's
it's
what I'm
a
talking
yoga studio.
It's a yoga studio. So
Yeah,
that's
studio
tight.
back patch.
Nice.
It's not even a back.
That's tight.
It's not even a metal
That's
back
tight.
patch. It's not metal, but you can have a fucking black and white.
See,
back
We don't
patch.
even have stickers. We've never had stickers.
We have.
We're
some
not a
stickers.
real band.
I didn't even get them out of the car. We still have stickers here. I when I was a kid, if you were in junior high and you wore a denim jacket, the back patches were Iron Maiden, Metallica. Fuck, what was the other one? There's another big one. Shit, I can't think of what it is.
The
Iron Maiden.
Warriors.
There was Iron Maiden, Metallica,
Slayer.
Judas Priest, and Slayer. That's what it was. Motorhead too. There was a Motorhead, but there was that Master of Puppets one
Pantera.
that people all had. No, Pantera was after. I'm older than that.
Okay.
That was later. That was much later. So she's got her back patch on. Well, see, you have it. Yeah. Are you advertising? Is that what you're doing? I'm kidding. Okay. I believe you. Shout out. But there was like the metal up your ass one from Metallica where it was the toilet and it had the guitar coming out of the toilet. Nobody?
Okay.
Yeah. There was that one. So what would your back patch be?
It would just say the limbs.
Just say the limbs?
Lots of
Yeah,
neon,
sans serif.
lots of neon colors and like neon yellows and neon greens.
Neon purple?
Yeah.
Oh, I would love to see that.
Yeah.
So when we're in your entourage, can we have back patches?
You can have the neon yellow and green back
Okay.
patches. Yeah.
That's all I want is back patches. I'm going to just start putting them on T-shirts.
Just you can make your own and just
Back
do it?
patches on T-shirts.
Is that count as a back patch?
I guess.
Oh,
Yeah, totally.
I don't know. Why wouldn't it?
I mean,
is that not a
actually,
front
they
patch?
manufacture them to make it look like that already.
Do you take do you cut out the back patch from the
And
T-shirt
then
and then
glue
put
it onto the...
Sabrina does.
No, it's more like a...
She makes her own back patches. See, I'm not saying anything that's wrong. He's like, can you make one out of a T-shirt? I said, Sabrina does. Whitesnake. Whitesnake didn't have back
nice.
patches.
White,
Well,
yeah.
you have to make your own then.
They actually have back patches? She's saying that she just ordered one.
What?
All lies. So who's a big band in San Francisco now that you
the
want
whole
to see?
Tysigo Fuzz crew.
Brian Jonestown
the whole
Massacre
garage
came out of
rock. Andrew?
San Francisco.
Are
too,
they,
right?
are they still there?
No,
Huh?
I don't know if they're still there, but that was just when you said that,
Well,
that came to
yeah.
mind. I don't know right now.
Wait, didn't they have this
Ty
big war
Seagal's
with
there?
another band?
Holy
from-
shit.
Who else?
Didn't they get in a big war with another band from San
Yeah,
Francisco?
Danny Warhols. I don't know if
Danny
they're from
Warhols.
San
Danny
Francisco. But,
What's
saw the Dandy
the
Warhols.
name of the documentary with them?
Yeah.
It's called Dig or something.
Dig.
Yeah.
But-
All right.
Beautiful documentary.
Yeah,
Well, you guys ready to play?
yeah.
You guys ready to hear him play? We can shut the fuck up and let him play.
Let's do this.
You guys go ahead and set up, and we'll go ahead and close.
We're going to take a 15-minute break. and-
Well, we'll take a 15-minute break, and then you guys play. Does that sound good?
Yeah, it works.
All right.
And it's new songs, because the thing is,
They are new songs. We write 4-piece music now, and it's I don't know. These are acoustic versions of those
4-part
songs.
harmonies. Huh, nice.
4-part. Yeah, me and Jeff are going to do 4-part harmonies between the two of us. It's going to be awesome.
I want to thank everybody for coming out to Small Engine Night. I want to thank Bradford for Small Engine. I want to thank Dos Equis. I want to thank Walker from Dos Equis for sure. Who else can I thank? I want to thank Harlan from Scene Splitter for taking photos of us. Who am I missing?
that's
Anybody?
pretty much it.
I want to thank Chase Dudley, Billy Belmont, and James Smiley, and Acid. I want to thank Acid.
I would like to think acid a lot.
I think that's...
Whoa. We do. Thank you for blowing that out. We do a live show every Sunday night, 8 to 10 from on tendrinkminimum.com. We don't. This is a rare thing for us. We're a little rusty at it. Sorry. What else? Go to tendrinkminimum.com. You can add us on social media. You guys have anything to plug?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, no, actually. The fashion show I was supposed to be in is now become a documentary, so it's not live anymore.
Oh, okay. We do a thing called Cards Against Humanity every Wednesday night at Distillery 365. It starts at 7:30. There are prizes. There are drinks. Come out. It's a lot of fun. We love it a lot. Is that it? Is that all we got?
That's it.
Cool.
Stick around. We're going to take
Stick
a break,
around. 15-minute break. Drink more beer.
and we're going to fucking watch the Limbs play.
Fucking A. I want to thank the Limbs for playing
Fucking
tonight.
limbs.
And I want to wish them luck in San Francisco. And we definitely drink when we do the show. You should definitely drink as well. But always remember, never get too drunk to jerk. tendrinkminimum.com.